Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us on Kalkine TV. I'm Sage. You're watching Smart Market Insights. The S&P ASX 200 closed 0.062 higher over the last 5 days, and the index has lost 0.35% and 9.92% in the previous 52 weeks. The consumer staples sector, which includes ASX retail stocks, closed in the green with gains of 1.20% yesterday, 12th July. Coming to the supermarket industry in Australia, Australians spent $10.6 billion at supermarkets, according to data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics. With a 37% market share, Woolworths rules the Australian supermarket industry. With a 28% market share, Coles is in second position. And shares of these two ASX-listed supermarket giants are under pressure in the financial year 2022 due to factors like COVID-19, supply chain issues, and various acquisition challenges. Additionally, rising prices due to recent floods in Australia and global shortages due to the Russia-Ukraine war have further increased concerns. Investors are hoping that these challenges will diminish as the year progresses so that the supermarket operators can flourish and boost their portfolio returns. On this note, let's see how these ASX-listed supermarket operators have performed over the last month. First, let's take a look at Woolworths Group. This ASX-listed retail chain operator is engaged in selling food and groceries via its flagship supermarket chain, Coles. One of the largest food retailers in Australia, Coles, believes that supplier input cost inflation may continue in the fourth quarter of the 2022 financial year. Let's look at the stock performance of Coles. Coles' stock performed strongly in June and beat the benchmark ASX 200 index by over 8% for the month. Coles' share price has risen over 13% in the past 6 months. And while the stock is up over 4% on a year-to-date basis, its past year return stands at more than 11%. Meanwhile, in the third quarter of the 2022 financial year, Coles Group's gross retail sales rose by 3.9%. And group sales revenue surged by 3.6%. Shares of Coles Group closed 1.86% yesterday. Moving on to Woolworths Group. Woolworths CEO Brad Banducci shared his views on the challenges faced by Woolworths Group in the first half of the 2022 financial year. He said, "The first half of the 2022 financial year has been one of the most challenging halves that they got to experience in recent memory." And shares of Woolworths have risen nearly 10% in the past month. The 2022 financial year was not very encouraging for Woolworths, however, mainly due to COVID-19. The retailer's after-tax profit fell 6.5% compared to the prior consecutive period, largely due to the costs associated with the spread of coronavirus. Woolworths shares closed 2.03% yesterday. These two supermarket retail giants hold a major chunk of the Australian market, but these retail stocks might not be safe for an investor in these uncertain times. It'll be interesting to see how these stocks perform in the future. All right, well, thank you for your company on that report, but that is all for this edition of the Smart Market Insights. Another episode will be coming your way tomorrow. Until then, keep it locked on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. Stay here, signing off.